stop this, you can't stop this.
Win the Saints. Marching in. Win the Saints. Go marching in.
All right, bro, let's see what you can do with those Saints.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown.
Oh, them Saints slow.
So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. A little juke. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. On play action, Rattler. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's...
And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The Seahawks at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. And they just acquired him a new ball carrier. What do you think of the acquisition?
I like it. Maybe not the big-time player, big-time impact you're looking for, but someone who wants to prove something and find a new home.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
No question, he's so dangerous down here near the goal line. The safeties, they have to be involved in run support against a quarterback like this. And in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is.
Picked off by Boye Mafe. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Boy.
It's pretty rare that we see a team
That's
build
crazy.
this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now Rattler. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You talk about this Seahawk defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Throwing is Rattler. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Zerline good with a PAT. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, it's Walker. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's either 4th and 3 or 4th and 2. You can go for it or pass your opponent's 40. I want to say, but I forgot for sure.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is
I'm about to look right now. I need to know.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
I'm looking it up right now. Can't remember.
The Seahawks will call
it's 4th and 2.
On 4th down to punt this one away. Deep for New Orleans.
Yeah, 4th and 2. Anywhere you can go for it or past the 40.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
He got some other stuff in there, like down by 21, under stuff like that.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
That little corner route with Rattler, he ain't going to make that, though.
Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Rattler. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. From the shotgun, Rattler.
Sure.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether
into a double team.
And he followed my damn wide receiver setting me up.
By Justin Reed. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a give to Kamara. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
He made that, though. And he made that, though.
Have this across midfield and inside the 45.
He wasn't supposed to make that, though. He's getting tackled.
First down.
Yeah, that pressure in his face. I'm looking in the backfield, messing me up.
They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
So, wide open, butt naked back there.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Oh.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Boye Mafe dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
So good.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Oh, whoa.
Credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I don't know why they did this year. Normally they wait.
Crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully
my other league, they ain't starting until next Friday too.
Back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. Here's a 2nd and 5. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Second and 5. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
He good back there.
Nice
Let him hang out.
From Alabama, that's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I can't wait to get Milrow right.
Sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Back to throw again.
Keep up with him. Can you keep up with him? Ah!
And this one's incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll look to throw again. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Need them stats.
Ken
Get middle one right.
as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they
If I got one, I'm glad I got some speed back there.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Rattler wants to throw it.
There you go.
Get it once more into the hands of Hill. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Here's Rattler.
Net. Oh!
Side, Shaheed has it.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
He's still on his feet.
Oh, they playing me on that.
End zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Too fast of a throw for him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They got Shaheed out here. Awesome, boy. That's crazy.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
About to take off.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Oh, move, bro.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. He'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter. Get it to your guy in space. He's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in first and goal.
Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To the air is Rattler.
Get that, yeah.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. It'll be intercepted. Picked off by Alante Taylor.
I knew he wasn't going to throw it in the right spot.
To take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles. Getting the interception here, and look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Ain't nobody gonna catch slow as Alvin Kamara.
He's got a full head of steam. Alvin Kamara. And he gets this one down to 24.
Boy blocked everybody.
Ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's wild. Yeah, boy. Inside zone, got out there like that.
With a big run. He's hit that dreaded 3-0. He still can churn it.
I love the way you treat him with respect. Elder statesman. You didn't just call him an old guy or anything like that.
Elder statesman.
I love the way he can still play. Talk about running it with savvy now.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down. They'll set up a throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get nothing out of that one. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing out right here.
What's
Caught
that?
by Olave. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go. Here's Rattler.
Big boy.
And it's incomplete.
Yeah.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
As long as I'm blitzing 3, I can drop a lineman back. What you talking about?
And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I got stuck on the lineman, so I'm going to play with him.
Third quarter, your 3 scores to the good. What's your
Bro, that's not a rule in here. What are you talking about?
He's got a man complete.
How's it breaking a rule? That's not a rule. You just got to blitz 3. As long as you blitz 3, you can do what you want.
A great play there. 82 yards. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds.
Bro, you can move, you can hot route a lineman back to do something in coverage. What are you talking about?
For the extra point.
Look, bro, the rule is blitz 3. I blitz 3.
Now. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington.
See, I've been playing Madden for at least 10 years.
Begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Able to slither by. And he won't quite
Take that up with the commit, bro. As long as I'm blitzing 3, I can do what I want. No, I wouldn't. It's the rules. You know what I'm saying? Rules is the rules. It is what it is.
Their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter.
It's just like niggas that keep running corner routes all game. Like, there ain't no rules saying you can't run a corner route. Corner routes annoying as hell. And they glitched out. They glitched out with the tight end. But what I'm saying is there ain't no rule to it. So why am I going to complain about it?
What here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Rattler from the gun, third down. Escaping the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll run on first down with Wright. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's right. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. 3rd and 7 now. He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Myers' kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they... And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Julian Love picks it. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing is Rattler. His throw incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing once more, here's Rattler. And this one is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Rattler working out of the gun. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably